Namaskar. Welcome to the example number 3 for the event Professional Prospects. In this example, we are going to study a male chart who is a veterinary doctor who is working in Avin in Tamil Nadu. Avin is a Tamil Nadu government's cooperative which is under the ownership of the Tamil Nadu government's Cooperative Milk Producers Federations Limited. Who he joined his career as a veterinary doctor in this Avin. Later, he changed his career into marketing. We are going to study for this native in this, professional on the professional prospects, destiny, job joining period, and he changed his career from veterinary doctor. He joined as a veterinary doctor. Then, after some period in the same Avin, he changed his career into marketing department and transfers periods and promotion periods. And he also involved, other than his job, he also involved into business along with his friends, but finally ended into laws. All these things we are going to study in this. So I am going to take this example in 4 videos. That is example number 3, A, B, C, and D. So now in 3A, this is the video is 3A. I'm going to talk about the destiny and also in which period he started his career as a vet in the Avin, and in which period he changed his career from veterinary doctor to marketing department. So now let us examine the birth chart. Example 3A, destiny, joining the job period, change in career. We are going to study in this video. Now let us examine the birth chart. This is the birth chart of that male native. Was born on 2nd September 1970, 10:33 p.m. Place of birth is Nangavalli, located in Tamil Nadu state. Now let us examine his general study on the birth chart. His Lagna is Aries Lagna. Let me open the North Indian chart for the benefit of the North Indian chart followers. Just a minute. North Indian chart. Okay. Let me keep it here. Now, Lagna is Aries Lagna. 10th cusp is falling in Capricorn. So 10th Lord is Saturn. Saturn is posted in the first house, Lagna, that is good. In general, Lagna is connected to 10th house. The 10th Lord connected to the Lagna, it is good for the notable position in general. That Saturn is aspected by Jupiter and also Venus. Jupiter is a good planet, natural, beneficial planet in aspecting to Saturn. That Jupiter is aspecting to Saturn from the 6th house, conjoined with the Venus, that is 2nd Lord and 7th Lord, from the sign of Venus itself. That Jupiter is 9th Lord and 12th Lord aspecting to the 10th Lord. So 10th Lord is aspected by 9th Lord and 12th Lord. 9 and 12 is indicating some sort of changes that is supported by the Jupiter from the 6th house. So it supports for the notable position and also having got some change causing significations also it is indicating. And Venus is supportive because it is 2nd Lord and 7th Lord. And Saturn in the sign of Mars. Mars is posted in the 4th house, but in the sign of Sun, conjoined with the Sun. So Saturn sign lord Mars is posted in the sign of Sun, conjoined with the Sun is good. But and also it is conjoined with the Mercury, sorry, Ketu. Ketu, it is not good. In general, Mars and Sun, in between Ketu is present. So Ketu is trying to give some sort of obstacles. So that we have to keep it in mind. So some sort of hurdles are given or obstacles given by the Mercury, sorry, by Ketu. Now Mars and Sun and Jupiter on Saturn. So Saturn 10th Lord connected to Jupiter, connected to Mars, connected to Sun, they're all good. It is indicating notable position, notable job prospects with the position we can take it. Now that their planets, apart from their Graha Garagatva, the Baba Garagatva also have to be checked. So now this planet, Mars is posted in the fourth house. So fourth house is talking about the consumable product, that too in the Cancer sign. It is supportive for the, job in connection to the milk product. So he is working in Avin. So anyway, so that Saturn is well posted in Lagna, but here you can see normally Saturn in the Aries sign is it's weekly posted because it is a debilitated sign. Used to say that, but still Saturn is in 10th Lord and 11th Lord posted in the Lagna, and its Rasi Lord Mars is posted in the Sun, so that is good. So that way it is all well posted. Further, if you check that 6th Lord Mercury, 3rd Lord, 6th Lord Mercury, closely conjoined with the Moon, 4th Lord, in the sign of Mercury itself, but in the 5th house. So 4, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are signified by the 6th Lord by conjunction and position. They are all supportive. Moon, the Karaga planet for the milk products, also that 4th Lord, and Mercury planet for the 6th house. In general, Mercury is Karaga planet for the, professional and business and all. We can take it. Mercury in natural zodiac, it is 6th Lord. Here also 6th Lord. It is supportive for the job prospects. And 3, 4, 5, and 6. And fifth house is supportive for the, for the, he's into medicine, right? It is a doctor, basically. So 3, 4, 5, 6 is supportive for his nature of profession in medicine, in milk, and also, what do you call? In marketing also it is supportive, because 3rd house, 4th house, Mercury is a Karaga planet for marketing also. So he was into this both is a weight as well as into marketing. So those things and all indicated. So by just with this we cannot come to any conclusion, but by the such general study will indicate what are the possible combination a native can have. So these are the things we can come, but only by way of Garaga Garagatva, Baba Garagatva, and importantly extended significations of the planet, star lord, and sublord only we can come to a conclusion. So now look at that 10th ruler. 10th cusp is Rasi Lord is Saturn. 10th star lord is Moon. 10th sublord is Mercury. You can see these Graha Karagatva, Saturn, Moon and Mercury. Moon and Mercury are conjoined, posted in the 5th house. Which we already discussed. They are all supportive for the nature of profession. In the what do you call in the marketing also, in connected to the milk also, we can see in connected to the 5th house means it is supportive for the medicine, that is as medical service also it is supportive as a doctor. And Mercury in the, if you look at the Mercury in the star of Sun. Sun is, in its own sign, conjoined with Ketu and Mars, they are all supportive for the profession in the 4th house, supportive for the profession, government-related organizations. So they are all indicated here. So that way, the rulers of the 10th, cusp also is supportive in indicating possible combinations. I think you are able to understand. So now What we are talking, 10th Lord is well posted and by way of the posted in the Lagna and connected to the Jupiter, Mars, and Sun, and also connected to the 10th house, 11th house, 6th house, and along with that some weak significations, 9th house and 12th house, and also. And what about the 8th house, 8th Lord? Yes, Mars is connected, 8 also connected. So some obstacle causing houses are also connected and change causing houses also connected, but it is supportive for the notable job prospects. That profession is going to be a good one. That is indicated by general study. Now we have to do that. Each planet self-signification we have to carefully study, and we have to check the destiny and the period of joining. So now let us check the self-significations. So let me clear the writings and let me take you to the EPS event page and self-significators and planet colors. So what we are going to do, we have already selected the event profession, all jobs. So you can see 6, 10, 11, 1, 2, 4, and 3 and 7 on the favorable, and 8, 5, 9, 12 are on the unfavorable side. You have to keep it in mind, grouping of houses only is going to make it whether unfavorable or favorable, even type of profession also. Now this native is into medicine related, is a veterinary or a doctor. So definitely fifth house will not be unfavorable, but fifth house is going to be supportive. But though fifth house is supportive, when 5 is connected to the 8th house and 12th house, definitely it will also will give unfavorable impact. That we have to keep it in mind. Now let us check the each planet. So Ketu is fourth occupant and fourth sublord. It is supportive. Definitely it is, though it is not having 2 or 6 or 10 or 11. So Ketu is supportive. Let us give green color, light green color. And supported by Sun, second planet also supportive. So Venus is 2, 7, and 6, 5, 9, and 7th cuspal sublord. It is having favorable significations because of the 5 and 9 star lord. 5 and 9 star lord is not detrimental, but still it is not 6 and 10 cuspal star lord. So it is having some weakness, though it is not unfavorable to the Lagna. So to Venus we can give blue color, because 2, 7, 6 is good. 5 and 9, both 5 and 9 are present, so we can give blue color. We can give a green also, but because 5 and 9 is there, so to indicate that it's some weakness is present, we can give blue color. And Sun planet, fifth lord, though it is fifth lord, being Sun, Karaga planet for the medicine, and occupying fourth house, Lagna star lord, so Sun also we can give light green. I'm not giving dark green. Light green means it is got favorable and with some weakness. And Moon fourth lord occupying fifth house and 10th star lord and Lagna sublord. Moon is Karaka planet for the milk product, and also fourth lord occupying fifth house is good for the type of profession, and 10th star lord and Lagna sublord. 5 is not further supported by any unfavorable like Sun. So Moon also we can give light green, but we have to keep it in mind, when 5 is present, this is a free planet, so it cannot act as the star lord for any planet. So if since it is not acting as the star lord, but Sun can act as the star lord. So any planet in the star of Sun, that planet can cause some change also, because the fifth lord. So because of that, there is a difference between Sun and Moon. If you take Sun alone, fifth lord, it is indicating it is supportive for some change. But whereas Moon, it is not talking about a change, because Moon is fourth lord in the fifth house and 10th star lord, supportive for the profession, connected to the fourth house, right? And also connected to the fifth house. Here, this one, it is supportive for the professional prospects, but it can act as the star lord. So we have to be careful with this when Sun we are going to talk. If we are going to talk about the profession connected as a doctor, the fifth house Sun planet can support for the type of profession. Suppose for any change in the profession or any career changes or something supportive for the Lagna, it is not supportive for any loss of job and all, but it is supportive for some changes, mean definitely Sun is going to give some sort of weakness. So because of that, we can make sun into blue. Like Venus being the fifth lord sun, we can give blue, whereas moon we can give light green, because it is not fifth lord. It is source is 4. It is source is itself is 5. It can act as the it act dual role. So now Mars planet. Mars is Lagna Lord, 8th Lord, occupying 4th house. 2, 6, 10, 2, 6 star Lord, 6, 11, and 12 cuspal sublord. Very good grouping. 1, 4, 2, 6, 6, 7, 11 on the favorable side, but on the unfavorable side, it is 8th Lord. It indicates Lagna Lord and 8th Lord. Some obstacles are there. And sublord 6, 11, and 12. So it is very good, but 6 and 12. 8, 6, and 12 is indicating some weakness, that to Lagna itself is going to experience some hurdles. So through its Lagna's activities, we can take like that also. So Mars is supportive of the professional prospects because of the 6 and 12 and 8. We can make Mars is a blue planet. Blue in the sense it has got favorable, along with that some weakness strongly present. Weakness by fifth house is different. That is also I'm given blue only, but it is having 8 and 12. So because of that, we are giving blue. Now Rahu. Rahu 10th occupant, good. 11th star lord is good, but second sublord is good, and 5 and 8 cuspal sublord. This is not good. It is indicating some changes, some challenges. Because this grouping is supportive, and sublord is 5 and 8 cuspal sublord. Means it is supportive for some challenges or changes in the professional prospects. Rahu represented Saturn. 10, 11, and 1, and 3 and 9, it is good for the professional prospects. Though third house, though ninth house is present, but third house is supportive to the ninth house. It is supportive for the professional prospect by way of service, by way of 3 and 9 is supportive for the marketing also. Saturn is supportive for the professional prospects. If 9 alone is there, that impact will be different, but 3 and 9 both are present. It is both are balancing each other, supportive for the third house also. So because of this favorable, along with that some challenging giving houses 5 and 8, so Rahu we can give pink shade. It is mixed one. So what I'm saying, when you are studying each planet self-significations, according to your understanding on each planet self-signification, you can give the colors. So you should know for what purpose you are giving the color. Accordingly, it will be easier for you to identify the particular planet by looking at the color itself. Next one is Jupiter. Jupiter is 9th Lord, 12th Lord, occupying 6th house, 3 and 7. So it is good. 6, 3, and 7 is good. 9th Lord is also good, because 9th Lord is in general is Bhagyasthan, but 9 and 12 combination is indicating some weakness or instability or changes for the professional prospect. But occupying 6th house is good. It supports for some change in the career. Support is 6, 3, 7. So there is it is also mixed significator like Rahu. So you can make it Jupiter is mixed one. But there is a difference between Jupiter and Rahu. Rahu having got 5 and 8 in the CSL, but source itself is 9 and 12 moving towards favorable. So it is supportive for some changes. It is supportive for some challenges. So now Saturn. Saturn is 10th Lord, 11th Lord occupying Lagna, and 3 and 9 cuspal sublord is good. I said already. And since the second planet Rahu having some weakness, Saturn we can give light green. Instead of dark green, we can give light green, but Saturn is a very good key planet. Mercury, 3rd Lord, 6th Lord occupying 5th house is, the 6th Lord occupying 5th house is having some weakness, but 3rd Lord occupying 5th house, 3 is further supported by 5th house. So 3, 6. The job connected to the 3rd house, it is marketing we can say, or service we can say. 3, 6. Occupying 5th house is supportive for the type of profession. But the star lord is 4th star lord is fine, but 8 and 12 is not good. It is indicating some obstacle, but 10th sublord. So this planet is the destiny planet for the profession. So 10th sublord planet itself having got favorable grouping, but with the obstacles. So Mercury we can give blue color. It means it is favorable along with some obstacles. So hurdles are indicated. So that way we have given. So Ketu we have given, blue, sorry, green, light green. But though it is light green, it is supportive only. It is not having any favorable grouping, that you have to keep it in mind. So because of that, Ketu also we can give blue, but still it is not having any unfavorable. I have given the light green. And Venus is blue because of this grouping, and 519 is present. And Sun is blue because of the fifth lord, it is got blue. And for the type of profession, this is good only. And Mars is also a good planet with some weakness. So that way it has been given. Jupiter and Rahu having got some weakness, mixed significators. So now we have given the colors, and let me set the colors, save colors for each planet, and let us move to find the destiny. Let me take you back home. And now we are on the home page. So all the selected colors have been assigned to the planets. Now we are on the EPS tables. Now let me open that significators, and also we can keep open the natal chart also. And let me open the, yes. Now, which is the 10th lord? Let us check the destiny. 10th lord is Saturn, and 10th sublord is Mercury. So we have to study these two planets. So let us focus on these two planets. So let me scroll accordingly. Then we can move. Yes. So 10th lord is Saturn. So before that, what are the favorable key planets? We have checked. Favorable key planets are Saturn, and important favorable key planet is Saturn and Moon. The green color planet, Saturn, Moon, and then Ketu also we can take it. Other planets are importantly Venus, Sun, Venus, Sun, Mars, or Mercury, or the green color planets, sorry, blue color planets. Out of them, Mercury is good because though it is 8 and 12, 3, 6, 5, and 10 cuspal sublord is good, the free planet. And what else? That Mars also, it is having favorable along with 8 and 12. So both Mercury and Mars are having favorable along with the obstacle causing houses, that we have to keep it in mind. So now let us check the Saturn. Saturn is a green color planet in the star of some. First, let us check only the planet star level. That is step number 1, source, effect, and the result. And step number 4, all combined levels. Then we go for the support planet. That is step number 5 in studying a planet, which you already studied in the analysis methodology. Now, Saturn is good. Star level Sun is blue color. It is fine. And 12 level Venus also supportive. And sublord planet is Rahu, having got some mixed significations. Rahu in own star, it is in mixed significations. Now, being the Saturn source planet, Saturn can give its supports to the sublord, because Saturn is representing Rahu. It is forming ruler link. And Rahu is here. Rahu getting the support of Mars and also Sun. Sun is also giving influence to the Rahu and also Saturn, because Sun is aspecting to Rahu indirectly. Sun is giving influence to the Saturn also, because Rahu represents Saturn. In addition to that, Mars, the planet, is Rasi Lord for Saturn, and also Mars is aspecting to Rahu. It means what? That destiny lord, that 10th lord in the star of a planet Sun is supportive, and sublord is also supportive with some sort of challenges. So the destiny is supportive for notable position, because 110 11, this 110 11 and 5 and 4 supported by Saturn again It is passing its ruler links. It is all supportive. Sublord also talking about having got the same houses, but 5-8 significations are indicating some challenges. So it indicates what? That that planet, the destiny planet, is supportive for the notable job prospects, along with some challenges are also indicated. So let us check the 10th sublord. 10th sublord of planet itself is a good planet, along with some weakness, as we already discussed. And Mercury in the star of Sun. So Sun is good, we already discussed, is supportive to the Mercury. And 3, 6, 5, 5, 4, 1 is supportive for third house matter. 6 is supported by the 4 and 1. I mean, sixth lord in the star of a planet 5 indicates some sort of changes, right? But it is supported by 4 and 1. Being the third lord, 3 and 5, 6 and 5 supportive for some changes. That to Mercury planet, third lord, sixth lord, supportive for change in his career also, or connecting to the third house matters. Third house means marketing. It is also supportive. And 2 level planet 2, 7, 6, 5, 9 and 7 is also supportive, though it is having 5 and 9. And sublord is very good. Is Saturn itself is playing. It is very good planet. And again, star lord of the sublord is Sun is also supportive. So it means what? Mercury planet having got some weakness, very good key planet with some obstacle, but star lord is supportive, sublord is very good. So it is supportive for the professional prospects. Now, when you study the destiny planet is indicating any changes. It is supportive for some changes, but it is not indicating any loss of job or strong unfavorable significations, right? It is supportive for some changes in his career, but it is not indicating any loss of job. Stability is present and notable job because Mercury in the star of Sun, sublord is weak, Saturn is very good. Now let us check the step number 4, that is support planet. Mercury is conjoined with the moon. Moon planet is significator of 4, 5, 10 and 1 is good. So Mercury, moon are conjoined. Star level Sun. Sun is aspecting to Rahu. So Rahu is present in support. Rahu represents Saturn. That Saturn itself is playing role at the sub-level. So Saturn is passing its ruler link to the Sun. So Sun and Saturn combination is good. Favorable grouping is good. But Rahu represents, and 5 and 8 houses also it is present. That is indicating some challenges. And Sun is conjoined with the Mars also. Mars is also good. But Mars also having 8 and 12 indicated by Lagna. It means what? Definitely that Mercury, the 10th sublord, the destiny planet, is going to give some sort of challenges and sort of struggle, some sort of trouble to the Lagna also indirectly. And it is indicating favorable significations also. So it means destiny supportive for a notable job prospects, and also it is supportive for the instability, some challenges and changes also, but not indicating any loss of job. And it is also supportive for a notable job. And whether that sublord is supportive for that native is supportive any own business, that also we can check. The normal rule is that if the 10th sublord planet is connected to the signifying 7th house, and it is supportive for strongly 7th house, supportive for the professional prospects, because 10 is supportive to the 7, and along with that 5 is supportive for the partnership business. But if it is connected to the 8th house and 12th house, then it is going to be into trouble. It is not suggested. You can see Mercury planet is the 10th sublord, and also 8, 5, 8, 10, 12 and free planet. This grouping is not good for the own business on its own. And Mercury in the star of Sun, it is 5th lord is supportive, and it is because it is supportive for the what do you call joint venture. In the star of Venus is 2, 7, 6. It is supportive for, it is indirectly supportive for own business with a partnership. This planet is supportive for that. But Sun is aspecting to Rahu, and it is 5-8 sublord and also already having 8 and 12. So these 5-8-12 grouping are present, and sublord itself is Saturn, indirectly supported by Rahu. So this is, so it is India, it is indicating, being the Mercury planet is Karaga planet for business, it can support for the joint venture or partnership business, but it will not be favorable. It will definitely, it will lead into trouble. So that way, destiny is supportive for job prospects. In the fifth house matters, that is medical related, doctor, and also 3, 6, 4 all supportive for the type of profession into marketing, and also in the milk related that organization. But it is not good for the business prospects. In job also, it is indicating favorable, but also with some challenges. So according to the period that native will experience, I think we're able to understand the destiny. So the destiny, in the destiny, which are the unfavorable key planets, we can say unfavorable key planet means only by grouping we can say Rahu having got both favorable and unfavorable. 5-8, and Jupiter is having 9 and 12, so it is not detrimental. But Rahu having got this grouping, Mars, though it is favorable, but 8 and 12 indicating some weakness. So when Mercury also favorable, along with that 8 and 12 is present, 5 is also there, so it can give trouble also. Only by way of grouping of planets and in the periods and level-wise study, we can see which planets are going to give trouble. So now we have studied that destiny is good, but it is also indicating challenges and changes and sort of some trouble to the lagna also, that we are able to understand. But it is supportive, very, very good, notable position. So now we have studied the destiny, and we have to study the timing of event when he joined the job. That we have to study now. Just a minute. That native, let me clear this. So at the time of he completed his Bachelor of Veterinary Science, BVSc undergraduation in veterinary science, he was doing Rahu Mahadasa. Rahu Mahadasa, he was doing his education, and in Rahu Dasa, Jupiter Bugdi was running. During that period only, he completed his career. His education, undergraduation. He has applied for his job, and he completed his job in 1993 middle. So let us check those period. Just a minute. Rahu Dasa and Jupiter Bhukti, we have to check. Whether Rahu Dasa, Jupiter is supportive, first let us check. Rahu already discussed. Rahu is supportive for this one, and this fifth sublord, and represented by Saturn is very good, and Saturn is supportive to the supported by Mars, Sun are all favorable for this type of profession in medicine. So that is all supportive. But these 5-8 significations are indicating some sort of challenges or instability in his growth. It is indicated during the Rahu, but sublord is Jupiter is also supportive for some sort of changes, but supportive for a job. So you can see it is supportive for job prospects on its own, but with some challenges. So now that if you look at that Rahu is in own star, and sublord also Jupiter. We can see that good key planet Saturn is a free planet, Mercury 3, 6, 5, 4, and 10 cuspal sublord are also free planet, Jupiter also free planet, and these three important planets are free planets. So their role can be as a sub-sublord. So let us check whether the planets are in sub of these free planets. So if the free planets are a sub-sublord for any planet, that we can consider as per the rule. You can see Rahu is sub-sublord, is Saturn, is a free planet. So Jupiter is sub-sublord is Mercury. Jupiter sub-sublord is Mercury. So the Rahu Dasa, Jupiter Bhukti, he was running. So let us check that signification. Rahu sub-sublord is Saturn. Saturn is a very good key planet. That Saturn represented by Rahu itself. So that way, that definitely that's Rahu is going to be supportive. So sub-sublord is Saturn. Rahu sub-sublord is Saturn. Saturn is a free planet. So it is supportive and forming ruler link is good key planet. No? So that way Rahu is supportive. So in that Rahu, he was running a Jupiter Dasa. So Jupiter Bugdi. So let us check the Jupiter Bugdi, how far it is supportive. Jupiter Bugdi, suppose the Bugdi Lord is supportive for the job prospect, then it is in that Bugdi Lord in a favorable antra that native can get a job. That Jupiter is in the star of, Jupiter is a good one, and Jupiter in the star of Rahu. Rahu is mixed significations, and Rahu's 2 level is mixed, and sublord is again Jupiter, and sub-sublord already we discussed, sub-sublord is Mercury. Mercury is a favorable key planet with some weakness. So Mercury is also is a blue planet. It is 5th lord, 6th lord occupying 5th house, and 4, 8, 12 star lord, but 10th sublord. 3, sorry, not 5th lord. 3rd lord, 6th lord occupying 5th house. So this grouping is good with some obstacles. So that Jupiter is supportive, but star level planet is a mixed one. So during the Jupiter Bugdi, the native can get a job in a supportive Bugdi, not in the supportive antra or favorable antra, which is free from the Rahu. Rahu Dasa Jupiter Bugdi can favor for the job, but not with a, not with a notable job or not with a comfort job. With it can have some challenging jobs. So that way, in connected to the 5th house, it is supportive. So, but in the antras would be free from this Rahu's impact. Then only that native can have a stable or a good job, or without any problem, he can join the job. Which is the favorable key planet in Jupiter? In Jupiter, Bugdi favorable key planet is Saturn and Mercury, right? Mercury is a favorable key planet and Saturn also favorable key planet. So you have to check in the Jupiter Bugdi which are the favorable antras are supportive. Please understand one more thing I forgot to tell. Jupiter in the star of Rahu having got both favorable and also 5 and 8. So what is the impact of the 5 and 8 on this planet? Suppose the planet is 6th lord or 10th lord or 6th sublord or 10th sublord. This 5-8 grouping in the star level can give more impact on that professional prospect. It can cause changes or challenges immediately. It is because planet will experience this one. But here, this planet is neither the 6th lord or 10th lord. It is 9th lord, 12th lord occupying 6th house. It is not going to give 5-8 significations on the 6th house or 10th house from in the source. I think we're able to understand. So in Jupiter Bugdi, he completed his BVSC during middle of the 1993. So 1993, let us check. In 1993, he completed his BVSC in, we can say in middle means Ketu Venus. Ketu Venus he completed. Look at Ketu. Ketu is talking about 4, it is good only, but it is not having our favorable key planet. Good key planet. 6, 10 significator is not there in the source and effect. It is not there. So the Ketu is not very strong. So Venus is okay. Venus is star lord is supportive, but the problem is that the 2-level sub-level planet also not very strong. Moreover, the Bugdilad's favorable key planet, Saturn's role, or Bugdilad's key planet, important key planet is Mercury, because Jupiter's sub-sublord is Mercury. That Mercury is a free planet that is not playing role in this antra. So then next comes that Sun is also not strongly having the significations of that Mercury. It is not straight away present. Being 5th lord, having got some support, it is supportive but not very strong. So sun is also supportive when compared to Venus. But look at the moon period. Moon dasa, moon antra, look at the moon. Moon is conjoined with the Mercury. Moon is conjoined with the Mercury. Mercury is the strong, favorable key planet. Saturn and Mercury are important. That moon is green color planet, and moon is conjoined with the Mercury, and moon itself in the sub of Mercury. The planet which is having Mercury in the sublord is only moon. So no other planet having got Mercury in sublord. So because the free planet Mercury, and Jupiter is the only planet having got Mercury in sub-sublord, is so that Jupiter. So Bugdi Lord Jupiter having got Mercury, that Mercury is there in for moon, and the moon is conjoined with the Mercury. That's very good. And star level planet Sun is also supportive, right? And Sun is that, where is the key planet? Saturn. Sun is getting the influence of the Saturn by way of supports, because Sun is aspecting to Rahu representing Saturn. And Ketu also conjoined with Sun, and sublord is Mercury, that we already discussed. So that way, this moon planet is supportive for his, he's joining the job. He joined the job during the Rahu Dasa, Jupiter, Bugdi, and Moon Antra. Moon Antra, he joined as a doctor. Is a veterinary doctor. He started his career. So moon is connected to the milk. So moon in the star of sun, and sun is supported by Saturn, and sublord is Mercury. Mercury already conjoined with the moon, supportive for the job connected to the medicine. So he joined the job. So Rahu Dasa, Jupiter Bugdi, Mercury Antra, he could join the job. The important thing what you have to keep it in mind, the key planet which is favoring the Jupiter, Rahu, is Saturn. And here you can see there is no role of Mercury. Mercury is important key planet. Rahu star level, sub-level planet, sub-sublord is Saturn. So they are not connected to the Mercury. But destiny planet is favorable. Key planet is Mercury itself. It is supportive for his job in medicine and also in marketing. So that role is playing role. So the Mercury is important in joining the job. Definitely moon will play a role in getting a job, because moon is conjoined with Mercury in sign of Mercury itself, and sublord of moon is Mercury. Similarly, Jupiter in the sub of Mercury. So that moon will definitely have the influence on the job prospects. So his career also started in government job, and also connected to as a doctor he joined, and it is also supportive for the marketing. So, but in Rahu Dasa, Jupiter Bugdi, Moon Antra he joined, but since that Rahu also having 5-8, Jupiter also having star level or 5-8, it is all indicating some sort of challenges to him, and connected to the fifth house is supportive for his job, connected to the treatment, but it is also connected to eighth house. He has to travel a lot to the places, each villages for giving the treatment. He is not having any comfort or peaceful or pleasant job. Physically, a lot of stress will be there. So that way, Rahu Dasa, Jupiter Bugdi, Moon Antra, he joined the job. And after Rahu Dasa, Jupiter Bugdi, Saturn Bugdi was running, Mercury Bugdi was running. So there were no changes that he was doing his job, because Rahu is supportive for that challenging or mentally or physically disturbing job. After Mercury, Ketu was running, Venus was running, Sun was running, then Moon was running. Green planet, Moon is running, which gave the job as Antra, was acting as the Bugdi Lord under Rahu. When Moon Bugdi was running, I already discussed, Moon is having the connection to the Mercury. Moon sublord is Mercury. Moon itself is conjoined with the Mercury, and it is not having the Rahu 5-8 signification is not strongly present. It is not directly present. So that way, it is supported for the job under the Jupiter. When Rahu Moon Bugdi was running. Rahu Dasa Moon Bugdi was running. It is supportive for some change. Because as I said, Moon is conjoined with the Mercury 3 and 6. Destiny planet, which is supportive for change in career, is Mercury. Right? So that Moon in the conjunction with the Mercury, sign of Mercury, sublord also Mercury. It is also talking about, as I said, Moon planet in the star of Sun. And connected to the Saturn, they are all supportive for some changes. So during Rahu Dasa, Moon Bugdi, it is supportive for his some change in his career. It's a betterment. But because this moon is supportive for very good signification, only the result having got some obstacles, but free from Rahu. So this is supportive for some betterment, for better change also. In moon, which is the favorable key planet for change in this career. So Mercury, because 3, 6, and 5, and Saturn 3 and 9, right? And Jupiter 9 and 12. These significations are favorable for the change. And Rahu will support because of the Saturn, and also 5 and 8, it is indicating some sort of challenges. During Rahu Dasa, Moon Bugdi, which is the favorable key planet for change of his career from veterinary doctor to the marketing Mercury. That Mercury is the sublord, conjoined to the Moon. So definitely the planet Antara Lord should have that Mercury and also other Saturn and Jupiter. Because in Dasa Lord Rahu, Jupiter is the key planet for the change in career. So Rahu Dasa, Moon Bukti in Jupiter Antara, because Jupiter itself is playing and Saturn is playing role as the 12 level, a second planet, and Jupiter is aspecting to Rahu and Saturn. You can see in the birth chart, Jupiter is aspecting to Saturn and also Rahu, right? So that Jupiter is favorable significations or transfer or changes supportive to the Rahu representing Saturn, sublord also Jupiter, that all fine. So now one more thing also there, the Jupiter is the only planet having got the Mercury in sublord, right? So that already discussed. So in Rahu Dasa, Moon Bugdi, the favorable key planet for change in career is Mercury and Jupiter. That is playing role for Jupiter itself. So in Rahu Dasa, Moon Bugdi, Jupiter Antra, the native, changed his career from the, doctor, which is a veterinary doctor, from the veterinary services, doctor service, to marketing, for those significations are supported by the Jupiter and Mercury and Saturn, and here Moon and Mercury are strongly present. So you can see Rahu, Jupiter, Moon he joined. You can see that in Rahu Dasa, Jupiter Bugdi and Moon Antra he joined as a wit. In December 1993, December he joined. In Rahu Dasa, Moon Bugdi, the Antara Lord Moon has acted as the Bugdi Lord, and Bugdi Lord Jupiter has acted as the Antara Lord. In this period, he changed from wit to marketing. In which period he joined? June 2005. In June 2005, he changed his career. So that way you can see Moon, Jupiter, Moon supported for job, but Moon, Jupiter supported for change in job for the betterment. Because Moon Bugdi is very good, despite some obstacle, and the Moon supported by Moon and Mercury importantly, and Sun, Ketu are favorable, and also Saturn is supporting by way of supports. That way, the Bugdi Lord changed the career, and Antara Lord also supported. So his change of career happened in Rahu Dasa, Moon Bugdi, Jupiter Antara. So we have studied the destiny prospects and also joining the period and also change in career now with the help of the EPS tables. Now, let me also explain the same thing with the help of the PILT table, how these that favorable and mixed key planet are supportive for change and also career changes, job destiny, job joining period, and also change in career. So let me take you to the PILT table. Now we are on the PILT page. Now let us check the self-significators. Keep open the self-significators. Our favorable key planets, we know that green color Saturn, Moon, and Ketu is supportive. Blue color planets are also supportive key planets. So strong, some mixed key planet is Rahu, and then comes Jupiter. Better than Jupiter, Rahu is having some weakness, that we know that. So Saturn is a good key planet, and Moon, Mercury also definitely a good key planet, but with the obstacles. So we have to make Mercury also into consideration on the favorable side. And let us check the destiny planet Mercury itself. So let me select all, KP check all, so that all the planets will get the colors. And now let us check the destiny planet Mercury, how it is present. Mercury is blue, and all blue is good. And sublord is Saturn is very good, and Saturn forming ruler link to the other level, that is also very good. And Mercury having Moon, green color planet. Moon is a good K planet, no? That is 10 star lord also, it is good. And Ketu also supportive, and Mars also supportive. So all other planets are favorable present. Because of the blue indicates that some sort of obstacles or some sort of challenges, or it is indicating. So, but what exactly they are indicating, we can study only with the grouping of houses. Yes, definitely with the EPS table. So, but in PILT table, we can identify the overall strain and also the importance of the rulers link and support planets with the help of the PILT table. Now Mercury is favorable, and he started his career in Rahu Dasa. Rahu Dasa, Jupiter Bugdi, he was doing his, he completed his, education. So in Rahu Dasa, Jupiter, all are pink only. It is indicating some sort of challenges are present, but Rahu represents Saturn or green color planet supported by Ketu. It is indicating it is not detrimental, supported by all other favorable key planets also. That way it is good only, but it is not very good, we can say that. So in Rahu Dasa, Jupiter Bugdi, when he was running, he's got the job. In Jupiter Bugdi, which is which Antara he got the job, definitely that Antara should be free from the role of Ragu directly, because Ragu is having that already discussed 5 and 8 significations, right? Sublord. So that is the problem. So Rahu cannot act as the star lord or a sublord for a planet to act as the Antara lord to give the job. For change of job is different, but give the job, that Andhra should not have that. So that way, he got the job in Moon period. Moon is having Mercury, our very good key planet, and Mercury itself is playing role because Bugdila Jupiter, Jupiter's favorable key planet is Mercury is acting as the sub-sublord, and also Saturn. So Saturn and Mercury are the strong favorable key planets of the Jupiter Bugdi, and that Jupiter Bugdi favorable Antara is Moon free from the role of Rahu straight away, but Mercury itself is playing, and Saturn is playing role in supports. So during that Moon Antara, he got the job. So after that, as already discussed, that Mercury destiny planet is indicating some supportive for challenges, the changes also. Challenges given by the Rahu, but changes given by the Mercury. Definitely Mercury and Saturn. So that Mercury, Saturn ruling planets are influencing planets. Which are the planets are having the Mercury and Saturn? Saturn, many planets are having. But which other planets are having Mercury, Moon, and Jupiter only? Because only these two planets are having the Mercury in their rulers. So that way, definitely during that Rahu Dasa, Moon Bukti when it was running, which is free from the role of Rahu, it is going to favor the native for a betterment. So he was working as a wit, but with a lot of mental stress and physical stress, without any interest he was working. But during Moon Bukti, when it was running, it was trying to give him the favorable change in his career, because Moon and Mercury are supportive for such signification, and also supportive for the marketing department, because destiny itself is supportive for that. So in Ragu Dasa, Moon Bukti, in Jupiter Antra, he got the change in his career. Because why Jupiter? Definitely Antra, which is running, which has to support for some change. Change causing key planet is Rahu, supported by the Jupiter. So, and sub-sublord is Mercury. So that because of this, you remember in the Moon Rahu Dasa, Jupiter Bhukti, which is having mixed signification, but in the Moon Antra, he got the job. Antra Lord supported for joining the job. When where the role of Rahu, which is giving some sort of challenges or changes, not indicated, and Moon, Jupiter also not there. So because of that one, it is supported for joining the job. When Ragu Dasa Moon Bukti was running, Moon is going to give him some change for the betterment in the marketing, because that planet is having that Moon, Mercury are strongly connected, and also Saturn. So in that period, in one antra, that has to support for some change for the betterment. So for that, Jupiter is a good key planet for change, and that Jupiter star level to A level planet supportive for some sort of challenges, but supportive for favorable significations by Saturn and Ketu and Sun, Mars, and importantly, that sublord also Jupiter and sub-sublord is Mercury. The favorable key planet Mercury is playing role here. So in Moon Bukti Jupiter Antra, he got the change in his career. So that way we are able to understand what we have to keep it in mind. The role of important key planet, destiny planet is Mercury. Though I have given blue color because of the 8 and 12, but Mercury and Saturn are the strong favorable key planet along with the Sun, right? In the Dasa Lord also, you can see Saturn, Ketu are strongly playing. Saturn strongly favor playing, and sub-sublord is Saturn. Saturn is a strong favorable key planet. So the role of Mercury is not straight away present in the Rahu Dasa. But Mercury is a good key planet, destiny key planet, and a free planet. Definitely when Mercury is playing role, then the native will have some good changes and progress also, but along with the obstacles. That's what happening here. Rahu Dasa, which are the planets are having that Mercury in their rulers and also connection, and also Saturn, that period, both Moon and Jupiter only get the job also, can change in the career also. All other planets are supportive, but role of these planets which is supportive for some changes and for the betterment. So I think you are able to understand the role of the important key planets of the destiny. It is influencing the book Dasa Lord, and also what you call that Bukti Lord and Antra Lord. So far we discussed on the destiny prospects of this native and the professional prospects, and when he joined the job, and also change in career from the veterinary to department into marketing. So all these things we discussed. In the next example 3b, we will talk about the B, C, and D will talk about the transfer, promotions, and also business prospects. So we'll meet in the next video. Good luck.